testing. Bonjour tout. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, testing.
Testing. Okay, now it works. Okay, bonjour tout le monde. That means everyone. Hello everyone. Je m'appelle Cameron, and today I will be taking you through a journée through les Champs-Élysées.
Moderator and Chairman of the Board of Management, Reverend Violence Waters, other members of the Board of Management, Keynote speaker, Dr. Verona Hanley, former acting principal, Dr. Angela Walker, principals from other institutions, former vice principal of DIOCESE College, Mrs. Sharon Anderson, vice principal, Ms. Kerry Anna Leslie, acting vice principal, Mr. Michael McNamee, former PTA president, Mrs. Debbie-Ann Lewis Richards, vice president of the PTA, Mr. Ethan McNamee, other members of the PTA executive, and other distinguished guests, members of staff, parents in the physical and in the virtual space, our distinguished awardees, and other attendees, a pleasant good morning to you all. Just a little check to see if your brains have gone into standby mode. I have a quick test for you. I want you to turn to the person beside you and say the days of the week. Okay? Alright, I hope we start with Monday. Now, what I want you to do now is to say the days of the week in alphabetic order, starting with Friday. Are you ready to get started? Alright, not so easy, is it? Alright, so if we start Friday, then which is the next day? Monday, right? Then we have Saturday, good. Then Sunday, wonderful. Then we have Thursday, then Tuesday, good. And Wednesday, wonderful. Alright, so now that we know that our brains are in full power mode, let me especially acknowledge the over 300 awardees present here today. This prize-giving ceremony is a celebration of the dedication, hard work, and achievements of our students and the supportive community that surrounds them. We are not only recognizing those who have excelled academically and in extracurricular activities, but also those who have embodied the core values that are at the heart of our school community: accountability, respect, integrity, self-discipline, and excellence. Our theme for the year, sustaining a tradition of excellence through self-discipline, serves as a reminder that greatness is not achieved by talent alone. True excellence comes from a commitment to personal growth and a disciplined approach to overcoming challenges. Self-discipline is the foundation on which we build our lives and achieve our goals. It is the trait that drives accountability, taking responsibility for our actions. It fosters respect as we learn to value others and ourselves. It builds integrity, encouraging us to do what is right, even when no one is looking. And it is self-discipline that turns ambition into excellence, pushing us to rise beyond expectation and to give our best in every endeavor. Today we celebrate those who have exemplified these values, those who have shown that sustaining excellence is not just a goal, but a way of life. At the end of the academic year 2023-2024, parents anxiously arrived on campus to collect reports to ascertain how well their children did over the past year. Now, I am pleased to report that we have seen improvements in their performances over the previous year in internal examinations for most schools. To give an example, in 2023, our first form students averaged 68.1%. In 2024, that average rose to 72.9%. At second form, the average in 2023 was 63.7%. In 2024, that average moved up to 69.2%. At third form, 2023, the average was 62.1%, and it moved to 64.9% at the end of 2023. And at fourth form, we saw a slight decline, but not too much to worry about, because the average at 2023 was 67.7%, and at 2024 it was 67.1%. So not a remarkable difference at all. At CSEC, of the 166 students entered for the examination, 154 passed 5 or more subjects. This represents 94% of the cohort. Only 12 students passed fewer than 5 subjects, but I hasten to say that none passed fewer than 2. At fifth form, all students do a minimum of 9 subjects, and 74 students passed 9 or more subjects, which accounted for 45% of the cohort. Now, while we heard in the media that regionally passes in English and mathematics were down, the pass rate for those 4 areas, for English at DICARTeret, is 96%. And the dreaded math is at 84%. The overall pass rate is 88% at CSEC. These are indeed outstanding performances. At CAPE, we expect that the students perform well because we call them the creme de la creme. But just to make mention that of the 45 units sat at CAPE, 21 achieve 100% pass rate. And the overall pass rate at CAPE is 92%. So the students contribute to the academics are the heart of everything we do. And reaching our goals is not only possible, or is only possible through self-discipline. Today, our students are showing a glimpse of their true potential, and the greater heights they can achieve. Now, we look at other areas such as sports. Last year, all 3 male teams advanced to the second round of their respective football competitions. Despite being knocked out early in the second round, the achievement is undisputed. Thanks to Mr. Sinclair, his masters, and the coaches who manage those teams. And special thanks as well to the parents, especially the members of the under-14 team, who did fundraising to support the team throughout the competition. Our female team, however, put the icing on the cake when they advanced to the quarterfinal round of the competition. Thanks to all persons who gave support. However, we must acknowledge Mr. Promo and Mr. Logan who coached the team. And I must add that our female team, up until their exit at the quarterfinal round, they remained unbeaten. In badminton, for the All-Ireland Boys competition, DIOCESE placed first and the girls placed third in the island. We thank Ms. Lynn and her team for the work done with these 2 teams. We also had 3 players journeying to China on an exchange program that required them to engage in training workshops in badminton. The school also participated in table tennis, where we competed in the preliminary round. For track and field, we participated in the ISA Boys and Girls Championship. And although we did not advance in these competitions, the students gained valuable experiences, and their presence has sparked renewed interest in these areas in the school. For chess, Rashawn Robinson qualified for the National Age Group Championship, and this gave him an opportunity to compete for a spot on the Jamaican national chess team. Michael Williams was adjudged the best board 5 player and was unbeaten throughout the finals. The team was coached by Mr. Waters. For Junior Achievement Club, the club, through its company Teachers Pet, topped the JACE competition, and at least 3 players will be on their way to Uruguay, accompanied by their teacher, Mr. Price, in December to participate in the international competition. Our clubs and societies continue to thrive, and our club expo was a huge success. The clubs showcased their offerings in order to attract new members. Last year, we also saw the introduction of the Robotics Club. Thanks to Ms. Wellington for guiding these activities. Our Alumni Careers Expo has now become a staple in our calendar of events. This activity is spearheaded by Mr. Sinclair, President of the DIOCESE College Alumni Association. Our choir continues to make us proud as they balance academics and rehearsals. They gave us excellent performances throughout the year, and they brought the house down with our annual Evening of Excellence, which was led by Mr. Nemahad and the organizing team. We also entered JCEC competitions, and the choir returned a host of medals, 4 golds, 6 silver, and 6 bronze medals. We were equally impressive in speech and drama, led by Mrs. White Chambers. We entered the TVJ quiz competition. We won matches before exiting the competition, and so we recognize Mr. Morris and Mr. Plummer and Ms. Francis for the hard work done with the students. Our third form student, Davanash Brown, won the Bureau of Standards essay competition, and she is now their food safety ambassador. The recently published CXC Regional Merit List has 15 of our students represented in the top 10 positions. And these will be, or the students will be acknowledged later in the awards ceremony. We are proud and deeply grateful for these successes. However, we are not satisfied. Not yet. We are already implementing new strategies to ensure that next year's prize giving is even more remarkable. We are boosting research and upgrading our library. The addition of 70 laptop computers in the computer labs donated by eLearning and an interactive whiteboard television screen. Additional access points to boost Wi-Fi connectivity for technology integration around the campus, thanks to the Ministry of Education and Youth. Extra intervention classes for students, free of cost, are also planned in order to bring the students to the standards that we require. We are grateful to our stakeholders for supporting the initiatives of the school. These include the completion of the first form classroom, the PTA building that will house 3 classrooms and are under construction, and this should mitigate our space issues. The renovations done to the auditorium roof after the hurricane passed in July, and our stakeholders donated $5,000 in order to do the repairs to the auditorium roof, and this was donated by members of class 88. Scholarships and grants given to students by the class of 1983, given Jamaica Chances Incorporated, George Kirby Foundation, and individual donors have supported our students in their quest for excellence. To you, my students, success is not just about reaching the finish line. It is about finding courage to start, the strength to keep going, and the resilience to rise each time you fall. Remember, the journey matters just as much as the destination. Parents, continue to instill in your children that they can do all things through Christ. Remember also that your support fuels their success. I wish you every blessing. Edificamus Beati.
Just a public service announcement. A pair of test glasses was found on the second floor block this morning. If anybody needs a pair of test glasses, you can collect it backstage.
need to have you very near. Come and find the way.
Give me the wings of an eagle. I will soar into the sky. Give me strength to hold a brother's hand as he's passing by. Give me the eyes of tomorrow. Let me see what I can find. If you lead me, I will follow now. Give me wings to fly. I've been watching me grow as you gently lead me on. It's your love and power that I know guides and keeps me strong.
Now I ask you to hear as I sing of brighter days, for I need to have you very near. Come and find the way.
Give me the wings of an eagle. I will soar into the sky. Give me strength to hold a brother's hand as he's passing by. Give me the eyes of tomorrow. Let me see what I can find. If you
Officer Mrs. Nevadine Miller, former Principal Dr. Angela Walker, Acting Principal Mr. Marlon Britton, Principals of other institutions, Vice Principal Miss Carrie-Ann Leslie, Acting Vice Principal Mr. Michael Manley, former Acting Vice Principal Mrs. Sharon Anderson, PTA President Mrs. Monique Wilson, and other members of the PTA Executive, President of the DeCarteret College Alumni Association, Mr. Turan Sinclair, members of staff, other distinguished guests, parents and guardians here present and in the virtual space, esteemed awardees, and other student attendees, good morning to you all. It is my distinct honor here today to introduce someone who exemplifies the values that we hold dear here at DeCarteret College, Dr. Verona Hanley. A proud alumna of this very institution, Dr. Hanley's journey is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a deep commitment to excellence. During her time at DeCarteret College, Dr. Hanley was not just a normal student, but a leader who consistently demonstrated her ability to rise above challenges. As a student principal honor roll awardee, she was recognized for her dedication to the academic achievement. And in her final year, she served as head girl from 2014 to 2015, leading with grace and distinction. Her outstanding academic record includes the completion of 14 CXC subjects and 12 CAPE units, a reflection of her unwavering focus and discipline. Yes. But her pursuit of excellence did not stop there. Dr. Hanley continued her studies at the University of the West Indies, Verona, where she earned a Bachelor of Basic Medical Sciences and, by 2020, a Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, MBBS. While at the University of the West Indies, Dr. Hanley's leadership extended even beyond the classroom, where she held multiple roles, such as Hall Representative to Cultural Coordinator, and was recognized with a certificate for outstanding performance in leadership. What truly sets Dr. Hanley apart is her balance between professional ambition and personal growth. In addition to her medical career, she nurtures a love for fitness, theater, and poetry. Her dedication to self-discipline was evident when she placed fourth in the Miss Bikini Jamaica International Competition in 2024, showcasing not only her physical strength, but also her mental resolve. Today, Dr. Hanley serves as a compassionate and dedicated medical professional, splitting her time between the Manville Regional Hospital and the Manchester Health Department. With an empathetic, patient-centered approach, she strives to deliver a holistic healthcare, always putting her patients' well-being at the heart of her practice. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming back to DeCarteret a woman of remarkable purpose and passion, Dr. Verona Hanley.
Good morning, everyone. It is surreal to be here, really and truly. I feel like I'm still at home. I can't believe that I graduated. I don't even want to say when I graduated. I can't believe that I graduated almost 10 years ago. It is really a pleasure to be here. Yes, please. Little assistance. their future self. So there is a theory called the present bias theory. And what this theory states is that most of the times we do things to gratify ourselves in the present, and we don't really take into consideration what will affect us in the future. We just living for the now, right? So let's say you said that, all right, then, you know, you want to lose some weight. So you already know what you need to lose weight, you know. You know you need to diet, you need to exercise, right? But every Tuesday and every Friday you just feel the something nice. You just feel the something nice. You feel the chicken and chips. You feel the KFC. You feel the not too cookie, but the lower than 5 cookie, then the pack of the cookie that's in the pantry, right? And you sit down and you eat it because you want yourself to feel good for now. But you don't take into consideration that what you're doing now is not going to help you to achieve the goal in the future, right? The second benefit of self-discipline is that it gives you confidence. And how it gives you confidence is actually very simple. So, you set the goal, you achieve the goal. And because you set out and you achieve the goal, you feel more confident. Because you said to yourself, all right then, I said I was going to do this thing, and I did it. So what you do? You set more goals, and you continue to achieve them, and you continue to become more confident. So it's a positive feedback loop over and over again, and you start to trust yourself. It reduces the anxiety because if you say, all right then, I said to myself that I was going to get an A in this test instead of a B, and you get the A in the test. You say, wait then, I can probably try to the next test and do it. So when you set that goal, you're not anxious anymore. You're not afraid because you've already done something like that before. You trust yourself to know that you have it within you to do it, right? And that brings me to the third thing, which is the spillover effect, or the butterfly effect, or the domino effect. And what this means is that it's a belief that small changes that you make in your life from now will continue to make you make even bigger and more impactful changes to yourself in the future. And I want us to do a little willpower exercise right now, just to prove that this is actually possible. So everybody here, I want you to close your eyes, right? Close your eyes. I will close my eyes, but I feel like I'm going to go down. So close your eyes, right? You know, close your eyes, right? I want you to think about your posture. How are you sitting down right now? And I want you to correct your posture. So legs up, shoulders back, right? Back straight. You're not spreading away in the chair like bottom. Alright? Alright, open your eyes now. Wow. Wow. You look so different. How do you feel? Do you feel a little better? Do you feel more confident? You see how easy that was to do? Right? That is what self-discipline is. Self-discipline is telling yourself that you have control over your actions. And that willpower exercise that you just did is very powerful. don't think I need to tell you why you need to bathe every day. And if you're in here and you don't bathe every day, please try bathe every day, right? So we already do these things. Like we have small habits that we build to better ourselves. But what we want to do is see if we can get a framework so we can apply it to almost every aspect of our life. And I'm not only talking about academically, I'm also talking about socially, like with your friends, with your relationships, etc. So we're setting our goals, we're building self-awareness, we have to prioritize our tasks, we have to have people to hold us accountable, we have to have a reward system in place, and we have to have a plan B, right? Because, as I said, this is something that you have to cultivate. It's not always something that comes naturally. For some people, certain things will come naturally. Some people actually like studying, you know. Some people actually like working out. For other people, you really have to put in the work, right? So Jim Whittaker, who is a mountaineer, meaning that he climbs mountains for fun. You know, like the people that climb Everest and those kind of things. He said, you can never conquer the mountain. You can only conquer yourself. Because honestly and truly, when it comes to the progression of your life, you are the person that is in charge. And you have to learn how to reframe your mind and change your mindset, right? So, the first thing we're going to be doing, we're setting our goals. So, you write them down, and you have to make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, aka SMART. Trust me, as you go throughout school, you're going to be hearing this SMART acronym all the time, and we're going to go through it, right? The second thing you have to do is be self-aware. You cannot change a bad behavior if you don't know that it is bad, right? And you have to know your weaknesses. So if you know that when you're studying and your phone is beside you, you study for 2 seconds and then you just go, whoops. And then before you know it, you spend 1 hour on the phone. That's a weakness. You put the phone in the other room. It works, right? Or if you know that whenever you decide to study and you're in your bed, you just drop asleep. Don't study in your bed. Go in the living room, go in the dining room, sit up and study because you know yourself. Don't try learn how to study in bed. Just go study somewhere else, right? And the next thing that you have to do is prioritize your tasks. So you have to set a daily or a weekly schedule that outlines what you want to accomplish and you focus on them based on importance. So let us say you have an item to do in church 3 weeks from now, but you have something that is due tomorrow. So today, I don't expect you to be trying to complete something that is due 3 weeks from now. You need to focus on what is due tomorrow. You understand? Because you have to break them apart. Because sometimes when you look at what you have to do, it can be overwhelming. Especially for the students, you're doing a whole heap of subjects. You have the extra classes, you have the SBA, you have choir rehearsal, you have the sports to do. It can just feel like so much. So it's easier when you sit down, you break them apart, and you do them in terms of priority, right? There's an app called Habitica. You can download it. What it does, it gamifies your life, per se. So you get an avatar, and you set out your daily tasks, you set out your weekly tasks, and once you achieve certain things, you get an award. It's like playing a game, but with yourself as the main character in a sense. And it has really helped me, and hopefully it can help others here, right? So we're going to look at the SMART goal, because self-discipline, you have to set the goal to know what you're working towards first, right? So the S, specific. This person wants to get an A in their English B essay, right? So what is specific about it? They want to get an A in the English B essay. That is the essay. They're not saying I want to get an A in all my essays. Just the English B one, that's what we're focusing on now, right? Measurable. What is measurable about this goal? The grade, right? So they want to get an A minus or above, right? Achievable, no, Remember, you have to be self-aware. If you know that English B is not your strong suit, and you failed English B last week, right? It is not wise for you to set an unrealistic expectation of yourself and say that you want to get 100% on the next essay, right? Things take time, and that is okay, all right? So this person got a B in the last essay, so based on what the teacher said, they feel like if they put in the extra effort, then they can get an A, right? Relevant. Why is this goal relevant to you? They want to get a grade 1 in English B in CSEC. Probably they want to do law or something in the arts. They want to get the 1, right? And time bound. The essay is due in 1 week. So this is an example of how you can set SMART goals, right? Now we're going to focus on the last 3. And these 3 require you to be flexible and give yourself some grace, right? The first thing is having accountability partners. So you need to find persons that are like-minded, persons that have similar goals, persons that want to improve themselves, right? You have to look around in your friend groups and make sure that you're not keeping around anybody that will hinder you. And also you yourself need to look into yourself and say, am I holding people back? Am I really being my best self right now? So let's use the English B essay example. You and your friend can say, all right then, we have this essay due. How about we both go home tonight, we read the poem, and then we come back tomorrow and discuss it. You know that you're going to discuss it with your friend, so that gives you more motivation to go home and read it. And just like that, you are not only making yourself better, you're also impacting the life of somebody else. So when we all practice self-discipline, society moves forward, all right? The next thing you have to do, reward yourself. So whenever you reach a goal, be proud of yourself. Like prize giving is a perfect example of this. Parents, you play a part here too. When your child achieves certain things, be proud of them. Let them know that you're proud. Say it, show it. Don't just expect that, oh, I send them to school, so this is what they must do. No, your child could be doing all sorts of other things, you know, and they're here today getting a prize at prize giving. Let them know that you appreciate it, that you appreciate the hard work and the sacrifice, because it is not easy. All right? And the next thing is having a plan B, because despite how well we might plan things, things happen. Are just life, right? So you have to learn how not to be rigid in your mindset. So for the adults here, a lot of people always come to me and they say, boy, doc, me ever start work out, you know, and never start work yesterday, but rainfall. All right? You wanted to work yesterday, rainfall, do something at home, right? Find another day to do it. Let's say you wanted to read something for 30 minutes, but you drop asleep today. All right, then fine. Wake up tomorrow and read for 30 minutes tomorrow. Give yourself grace. Know how to be flexible. Know how to get up and keep going. All right? So, I have a affirmation exercise for all of us to do, because honestly, this presentation has helped me, and it really and truly can help everybody here today. So I want all of us to repeat what is on the screen. So, I am in control of my thoughts and behaviors. So I want to hear everybody say it now. I am in control of my thoughts and behaviors. All right, so since you don't read it now, I want you to say it like you believe it. So, I am in control of my thoughts and behaviors. Love that. The next thing is, today I will create new habits that help my well-being and break ones that cause harm. Your time now. Today I will create new habits that help my well-being and break ones that cause me harm. I see some people sitting down with their mouth closed. Well, you don't believe it? Let's try one more time. Today I will create new habits that help my well-being and break ones that cause me harm. Lovely. All right. So to conclude, self-discipline is a very important life skill, and it results in improvement in all aspects of our lives, right? And remember that self-discipline is not about reaching the destination. The destination is in the journey. The small steps that you take, the small improvements that you make along the way, the good habits that you build, right? It is not an easy habit to cultivate. We all lack it in certain aspects of our lives, so you have to start slow, like something as simple as fixing your posture or trying to improve your speech, right? You have to give yourself grace, but don't give yourself too much excuses, all right? And finally, sometimes you really just gotta, lock in, all right? So thank you so much for having me, and enjoy the rest of the presentation.
When Dr. Walker came in and saw Dr. Hanley, Dr. Hanley stretched out her hand to greet Dr. Walker. But Dr. Walker said, "No, I want to hug up." That meant that Dr. Walker, who knew her because she was her vice principal then, was very proud of her because of her self-discipline and her determination to achieve. I had to comment, Doctor, that you were talking about me because you talk about people who want to lose weight. You see, if I ever stand up out there, sir, I'm going to feel I'm going to drop over. I have that phobia, but it's part of the weight that alright? And then she said that when you want to achieve something coming your way, I have a doctor's appointment about this on my back next week. I am trying to get rid of the weight before I reach him, but it rain of fun. I am also very proud that the DICARTeret College continues to produce students like these. I continue to see them and encounter them. She told me she knows me, which means that I have been cheered from she leave. I have seen over the years lawyers, doctors, and entrepreneurs who have achieved because of self-discipline, self-determination, and a desire to achieve their goals. You can do it too, my students. It is on the program that there should be another item, but I'm now going to ask for some presentations to be done.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am tasked with giving the vote of thanks to the guest speaker, Dr. Veronica Brown Hanley. The Bible implores us in 1 Thessalonians verses 5 to 18 to give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Dr. Veronica Hanley, like us, you walk the hallowed halls of this institution, thirsted for knowledge from these exceptional teachers, and attained academic excellence. By virtue of these things, you are an inspiration to us. Your presence here also demonstrates the indelible mark this institution makes on its students and their consequent willingness to give back to it. Dr. Brown Hanley, your words will reverberate in our consciousness as we continue in our academic journey. Indeed, we will maintain the theme, sustaining a tradition of excellence through self-discipline. As you said, self-discipline is the ability to exert effort despite the lack of motivation. Self-discipline will give us confidence. It will help us to find our purpose and, most importantly, better ourselves for the future. You shared with us that you can never conquer the mountain, but you can conquer yourselves. And so, we are now charged to lock in. We are charged to push through the feeling we can't bother. You taught us that we can do it. It will take sacrifices, it will take time, but we can do it and we will do it. Thank you for sharing in this auspicious occasion. We pray the Lord will continue to bless you. Thank you.
none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to. Oh, the glory of none, no bestow me ne to.
May I congratulate my new music teacher. At the Anglican School choir concert, you did well, and you continue to improve yourself. And to see that you have kept the number of the choir up. There's one person missing that I don't know where is. He also have big stocky glasses. I know he's sticking about 6 pounds, because I see him around. But one day we'll catch him. I now turn over to the vice principals for the presentation of awards.
Moderator and Chairman of the Board of Management, the Right Reverend Barrington Suarez. Other members of the Board of Management, keynote speaker, Dr. Verona Hanley, Dr. Angela Walker, former acting principal. Other distinguished guests, acting principal Mr. Marlon Britton, members of staff, parents, awardees, and other students, good morning. Our school recognizes excellence in the academic and social life of our students. Today, we pause to acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of the awardees who have performed well in the following areas. Subject awards, the Principal's Honor Roll, the 90s Club, Top Achievers, Top Male and Female Performers, the Most Outstanding Student in each year group, and CXC Regional Meritorious Performance. Subject awards. Students of Forms 1 to 3 must attain a cumulative average of at least 80% in a minimum of 5 subjects. Additionally, students must attain a cumulative average of at least 70% in mathematics and English language. The Principal's Honor Roll. Students must obtain a cumulative average of at least 80%. All cumulative scores at the end of the academic year should equal or exceed 70%. The Honor Roll, students must obtain a cumulative average of at least 80%, an allowance of 1 cumulative score below 70%, but not below 60%. The 90s Club. Students who attain an overall average of 90% at the end of the academic year are recognized as members of the 90s Club. Top Achievers, students will also be recognized as top achievers in their respective year groups for attaining an overall cumulative average of 80% or greater. The top male and female students will also be recognized along with the most outstanding student in each year group. Presenting the certificates to our law school students are: first form, we will invite Mrs. Lois Richards to make those presentations, immediate past president of the PTA Association. At second form, we will ask the Vice President of the PTA Association, Mr. Eaton McNamee, to do those presentations. And a member of the board, Mrs. Wilma Spence, will do the presentations to our third form students in that order. And now invite the year coordinators to call the names and to make the presentations to our law school students.
Thank you, Ms. Leslie. Presentation of prizes and awards to Form 1 students for the academic period 2023-2024. The following students have attained excellence in 5 subjects. Xavier Louis, Jaheem Street, Khaled Camp, Nikolai McKay, Brandon Campbell, Sheldon Bernard, the following students have attained excellence in 6 subjects. Gabriel Morris, Kamaria Williams, Kamal McLeod, Campbell. The following students have attained excellence in 7 subjects. St. Joseph Bartley. Janelle Wright. Janine Tate. The following students have attained excellence in 8 subjects. Khalil Campbell. Colleen Powell. Tresan Tomlin. Aaron Walker. Vishwat Kota. Amory Johnson. Timothy Givens, and Timothy is a top achiever. Seven Hutchinson. Seven is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 9 subjects. Zachary Anderson. Aiden Russell. Jaden Russell. And Aiden and Jaden are twins and doing well. Matthew Litchmore. Shaquan Wilson. Shaquan is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Serena Johnson. Serena is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Tashika Williams. Tashika is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Jonathan Palmer. Jonathan is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Claude McKay. Named after the great Claude McKay. Claude is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 10 subjects. Gabriel Virgin. Malika Mitchell. Malika is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Caitlin Blair. Caitlin is a top achiever. Krista McLean. Krista is a top achiever. Amanda Cunningham. Amanda is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Malik Turner. Malik is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Desiree Christopher. Desiree is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 11 subjects. Aiden Johnson. Kijon Allen. Kijon is a top achiever. Ramonia Baker. Ramonia is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Michaelia Dunkley. Michaelia is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Shamoy McKnight. Shamoy is a top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 12 subjects. DeAndre Belenfanti. Dashawn Carr. Dashawn is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Etori Jade Foster. Etori Jade is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Tijane Winkle. Tijane is a top achiever. Alika Booth. Alika is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Kahil Blackwood. Kahil is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Najia Henry. Najia is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Ariana White. Ariana is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 13 subjects. Kimon Allen. Kimon is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Kelly's Reed. Kelly's is also a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Jaheen Brown. Jaheen is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Rikelia Thomas. Rikelia is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Jessica Linton. Jessica is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 14 subjects. Zamira Henry. Zamira is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Catherine Chadising. Catherine is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Deidre White. Deidre is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 15 subjects. Ilana Kennedy. Ilana is a top achiever. Aisha Porter. Aisha is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Izana Hickey. Izana is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Timothy Tate. Timothy is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Tamoya Hayes. Tamoya is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Desiree Tracy. Desiree is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. following students have attained excellence in 16 subjects. Aaron Bent. Aaron is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Kyla Rose. Kyla is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Jaden Green. Jaden is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. The following student has attained excellence in 17 subjects. And has made it to the principal's honor roll. Now, making the 90s club are two students. These two students also happen to be the top boy and top girl for the academic year 2023-2024. They are Jaden Green and Desiree Tracy. With an average of 91.58 and 91.61 respectively. And the moment we've all been waiting for, the most outstanding student in first form for the academic year 2023-2024 is Desiree Tracy. Congratulations, Form 1 students, for doing well last year. Keep up the good work. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, parents and students. The following students who are top achievers or honor roll recipients have attained excellence for the year 2023-2024. Now we're going to start with the students who have attained excellence in 5 subjects. Kiana Henry. Matthew Fletcher. Addison Thompson. Tiana Allen. in 6 subjects. Jude Stevenson. Shanilia Gardner. Zaire Manning. Jadine Jones. Ariana Brown. George Guy. Shaylee Casanova. The following students have attained excellence in 7 subjects. Joanna Morris. Charles Thomas. And Charles is on the honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 8 subjects. Dante Ramdas. Tavari Daly. Shanessa Wilkinson. Dimitri Patterson. Dimitri has made it to the principal's honor roll and is a top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 9 subjects. Madison Shea. Madison is a top achiever. Chanel Taylor. Chanel has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's also a top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 10 subjects. Emery McNamee, and she is a top achiever. That's her daddy. Jessica Anderson. Alright, the following students have attained excellence in 11 subjects. Gianna Griffiths. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she is a top achiever. Kaylin Bedward. Kaylin has attained top achievement qualifications and she is a part of the principal's honor roll. Imoya White. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Dacia Johnson. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 12 subjects. 12. Calissa Walters. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Rodonna Forbes. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Joanna Facey. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's also a top achiever. Josh Swaby. He has made it to the honor roll and is a top achiever. Layla Masters. She has The following students have attained excellence in 13 subjects. Zoe Davis. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Gabrielle F.D. Williams. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she is a top achiever. Sarah Mungelson. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 14 subjects. Joshine Wall. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she is a top achiever. Yadira Duane. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's also a top achiever. Joanna Nathan. She is on the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Amir McBean. Amir is a member of the 90s Club. He is on the principal's honor roll and he is a top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 15 subjects. Bianca Mika. She has made it to the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Ade Pina. She is on the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Alright, just a little announcement. 5182JZ Silver Honda Fit. You're blocking someone who really needs to leave now. 5182JZ Silver Honda Fit. Thank you. Kelicia Oilet. She's a member of the 90s Club. She's on the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Ashike Butler. She's a member of the 90s Club. She's on the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Davia McFarlane. She's a 90s Club member. She's on the principal's honor roll and she's a top achiever. Zeta White. She's in the 90s Club. Principal's honor roll and top achiever. Tavian Morgan. 90s Club. Principal's honor roll. Top achiever. And so, the top girl for the entire year group for 2023-2024 is no other than Jada White with an average of 94.3%. The top boy for the entire year group is none other than Tavian Morgan, 96.1%. And guess what? Tavian is the most outstanding student as well. Thank you so much.
All protocols observed. Good afternoon. The following students have obtained excellence in 5 subjects. Form 3, The following students have obtained excellence in 5 subjects. Jaden Jamison. The following students have obtained excellence in 6 subjects. Khalil Ennis. Chelsea Newman. Brandon Liu. Tijuana Jones. Kiana Williams. Ayana Wright. Natalia Stern. Eddie White. Sheena K. Archibald. Journey Chambers Hall. The following student has obtained excellence in 10 subjects. Dwayne Blake. The following students have obtained excellence in 11 subjects. Yamari O'Connor. Haley Silvera. Ayana Suku. Carissa Edmond. Carissa is also a member, is also a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Jovian Chambers. Jovian is a top achiever and has made it to the principal honor roll. The following students have obtained excellence in 12 subjects. Paige Thompson. Abigail Facey. Abigail is also a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Eldane Lewis. Eldane has also made it to the honor roll and is a top achiever. Abigail Foster. In 13 subjects. Kadian Simmons. Kadian is also a top achiever. Moses Wallace. Moses is also a top achiever. Courtney Campbell. Courtney is also a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Akelia Myers. Akelia is a top achiever. Davinash Brown. Davinash is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Nile Elliott. Nile is also a top achiever. The following students have obtained excellence in 14 subjects. Kevina McNeish. Kevina is also a top achiever. Imani Days. Imani is also a top achiever. Siona West. Siona is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Tahilia Richards. Tahilia is a top achiever and has made it to the principal honor roll. Trishelle Matthews. Lashana McLeod. Lashana is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. The following students have obtained excellence in 15 subjects. Jodelia Jackson. Jodelia is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. Najla Groves. Najla is a top achiever and has made it to the honor roll. The following students have obtained excellence in 16 subjects. Trelawney Salmon. Trelawney is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Daniel Sinclair. Daniel is also a top achiever. The following students have obtained excellence in 17 subjects. Fiona Becker. Fiona is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Shalik Vassar. Shania Francis. Shania is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Gabriel Dunkley. Gabriel is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. The following students have obtained excellence in 18 subjects. Britannia Johnson. Britannia is also a top achiever and has made it to the principal honor roll. The following students have obtained excellence in 19 subjects. Gabriel C. Gabriel is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Danielia Robertson. Danielia is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Mia Fuller. Mia is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Natalie Everbrooks. Natalie is a member of the 90s Club, a top achiever, and has made it to the principal's honor roll. The following students have obtained excellence in 20 subjects. Sohini Kumar. Sohini is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Tatiana Hartung. Tatiana is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Our top boy for the academic year 2023-2024 is Imani Days. Our top girl for the academic year 2023-2024 is Natalie Eva Brooks. Natalie is also the most outstanding student for the academic year 2023-2024. I thank you.
All protocols observed as have already been established. Before we begin, we implore you parents to continue to exercise decorum by not taking away the students after they receive their prizes. If we continue to do that, we're going to have an empty house by the time we're through. So we continue to encourage you to do that. Thank you very much. Students of forms 4 to 6 will now be recognized. Student subject awards. Students of Form 6 must attain a cumulative average of at least 75% in a minimum of 4 subjects. Additionally, students must attain a cumulative average of at least 75%. Students of Forms 4 and 5 must attain a cumulative average of at least 75% in a minimum of 5 subjects. Additionally, students must attain a cumulative average of at least 75%. The principal's honor roll. The criteria are as follows. Students must obtain a cumulative average of at least 80%. All cumulative average scores at the end of the academic year should equal or exceed 65%. The honor roll. The criteria for the honor roll are as follows. Students must obtain a cumulative average of at least 80%, an allowance of 1 cumulative score below 65%, but not below 60%. Members of the 90s Club, top achievers, top male and female students, and the most outstanding student in each year group will also be recognized. We invite the following presenters to assist us in taking care of this segment, and these are 4th form, Mrs. Sharon Anderson, 5th form, Dr. Angela Walker, and 6th form, Mr. Paul Morgan, principal of Cross Keys High School, and they will come in that order. We now invite the 4th form coordinator to begin the presentations.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, teachers, students. I now present to you the awardees of 4th Form Academic Year 2023-2024. The following students are top achievers. Amoy Wright. Ajani Beaumont. Alana Harriot. Kiara Ree Henry. Abigail Whiteley. The following students have achieved excellence in 5 subjects. Brianna Wright. Brittany Moxon. Jenna Randall. Jenna is a top achiever. Khalil Wright, top achiever. Amoya Fletcher, top achiever. Demarion French, top achiever. Vanessa Minto, top achiever. Tijan Bryant, top achiever. Amelia J. Miles, top achiever. Triana Barnum, top achiever. Jade Ashley Campbell, top achiever. Sharu Patmore, top achiever. Ricalia Thompson, top achiever. DeAndre James, top achiever. The following students have achieved excellence in 6 subjects. Jada Powell. Gabriel Anderson. Lorianne Fairman, top achiever. John Michael Palmer, top achiever. Amari Foster, top achiever. Brianna Graham, top achiever. Janessa Elliott, top achiever. Abigail Campbell, top achiever. The following students have achieved excellence in 7 subjects. Catriana Scott, top achiever. Kishore Williams, top achiever. Janelle Wall, top achiever. Lamore Austin, top achiever. Ashar Richards, top achiever. Samoya Sinclair, top achiever. Shanela Murphy, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Zorian Easy, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Kalia Harris, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Tejan Frith, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Crystalline Henry, top achiever, principal's honor roll. The following students have achieved excellence in 8 subjects. Abigail Robinson, top achiever. Alyssa Crawford, top achiever. Shavar Grant, top achiever. Shavar is also on the principal's honor roll. Ali Gordon, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Anastasia Johnson, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Jade Dawson, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Brianna Smith, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Gavia Wright, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Deandra Graham, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Kalia Lewis. Kalia Lewis is a top achiever and she's on a principal's honor roll. Kyle Zhang, top achiever, principal's honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 9 subjects. Amoya White, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Kylie Harris, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Renique Byfield, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Abigail Changlong, top achiever, principal's honor roll. Club. The top boy for Form 4 academic year 2023-2024 is Kyle Zhang. Our top girl is Shaylee Edwards. Shaylee is also the most outstanding student of Form 4 2023-2024. Congratulations, students.
Good afternoon, everyone. We will now be recognizing the Form 5 awardees for the academic year 2023 to 2024. The following students have attained excellence in 5 subjects. Latika Hastings. Alessandra Lacruz. Riante Wilson. Riante is also a top achiever. Alex Leicester. Alex is a top achiever. Danielle Mullins. Danielle is a top achiever. Dante Smichael, top achiever. Shamaya Griffiths, top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 6 subjects. Stratton Gray, top achiever. Kyle Champagne, top achiever. Omar Turner, top achiever. Haley Evans, top achiever. Alia Johnson, top achiever. Jacia Morgan, top achiever. Daniela Whiteley, top achiever. Najari Whiteley, top achiever. Leah Milburn. Leah is a top achiever and is also on the honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 7 subjects. Alia Waysong, Julio Simmons, Ashleyan Richards. Ashleyan is also a top achiever. top achiever. Jaden Stevenson, top achiever. Joey McBean. Joey is a top achiever and is also on the honor roll. Brittany Bryan, top achiever. Alani Stevenson, top achiever. Dejon Garland, top achiever. Paris Henry, top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 8 subjects. Faharia Johnson. Faharia is a top achiever and is also on the honor roll. Messari Stevenson, top achiever. Pierce Michael McNamee, top achiever. Sabrina Craig, top achiever. Kezia Hewitt, top achiever. She is also on the honor roll. Jada Bent, top achiever. Kayla Dunkley, top achiever. She is also on the principal's honor roll. Alejandra Green, top achiever. Sama, top achiever. She is also on the principal's honor roll. Talia Chambers, top achiever. She is also on the principal's honor roll. Ajani Robinson, top achiever. He is also on the principal's honor roll. Sia Graham, top achiever. She is also on the principal's honor roll. Joel Reed, top achiever. She has also made it on the principal's honor roll. Safari Parkinson, top achiever. He has also made it on the principal's honor roll. The following students have attained excellence in 9 subjects. Gabrielle Brissett. She is a top achiever and is on the principal's honor roll. Gabrielle Taylor. She is a top achiever and is on the principal's honor roll.
a top achiever and is on the principal's honor roll. Brianna Brown, she is a top achiever and is on the principal's honor roll. Shalanicia Morgan, top achiever, she is also on the principal's honor roll. Javier Sr. Javier is in the 90s club. He is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Ethan Groves. Ethan is in the 90s club. He is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. Bianca Farrell. Bianca is in the 90s club. She is a top achiever and has made it to the principal's honor roll. The following student has attained excellence in 10 subjects. Tonian Anderson. Tonian is in the 90s club. She is a top achiever and is on the principal's honor roll. The top boy is Ethan Rose. The top girl is Bianca Ferron. She is also the most outstanding Form 5 student for the academic year 2023 to 2024. Congratulations, students. Thank you, Dr. Walker.
Good job, Bianca.
Presentations of prizes and awards to lower sixth form students for the year, the academic year 2023 to 2024. Our top achievers: Alena Spence, Christoph Thomas, Rihanna Thomas, Kathara Ellis, Chloe Sinclair, Brittany Peart, Sarah McDowell, Yolanda Zhang, Rashawn Grant, Bianca Ferron, Demarje Dunn, Latavia Campbell. Round of applause, yes. Gianna Powell, Zasia Taylor, Yanika Swaby, Rayon Pusey, Keandra Martin, Kyle Harriot, Jalene Simpson. Akila Thompson. Yandre Raheem Swaby. Carla Lake. Dominic Winter. And Devon Ware. The following students have attained excellence in 5 subjects. Kimberly Griffiths. She is also a top achiever and on the Principal's Honor Roll. Romaine Miller. Alicia Dixon. Alicia is also a top achiever and on the honor roll. Lorraine Palmer. Lorraine is a top achiever and has made it to the Principal's Honor Roll. Kenrick Wood. Kenrick is a top achiever and has made it to the Principal's Honor Roll. Jenna Mupet. Jenna is a top achiever and has made it to the Principal's Honor Roll. Destiny Williams. Gabrielle Wallace. She is on the Principal's Honor Roll and a top achiever. Gabrielle White. Jordan Cameron. He is a part of the 90s Club. He is a top achiever and he is on the Principal's Honor Roll. attained excellence in 6 subjects. She is on the Principal's Honor Roll and a top achiever. Her name is Judy Spence. Now, for our top boy. Our top boy with an average of 90.9, Jordan Hanley. Who is also the most outstanding student for the academic year 2023 to 2024, Chelsea Peely. She has an average of 91.1. Congratulations to all. Thank you.
All protocols observed. The following students are the Upper 6 awardees for academic year 2023-2024. Now many of them might not be here because they are at universities locally and abroad all over the place, but we have some representatives for some of them, but in recognizing them we at least have to mention their names. Now just to let you know that the Upper 6 year group had about 101 students, and of that 101 students, 52 made it to the prize giving list. Let's give it up for them. Brianna Simpson, top achiever. Tristina Wright, top achiever. Deashadale Daly, top achiever. Romaro Williams, top achiever. Jaqueen Morgan, top achiever. Amara Sinclair, top achiever. Ariana Lawrence, top achiever. Abigail Morgan, top achiever. Alexia Sidladine, top achiever. Alyssa McGregor, top achiever. Shika Hansen, top achiever. Don Paul Ferron, top achiever. And I think Bianca will collect on behalf of Don Paul. So give her a round of applause as she comes. Samantha Henry is next. So Bianca will be collecting on behalf of her brother, Don Paul. Let's give them another round of applause as they come. After which we'll have Samantha. Samantha Henry. Top achiever. Amanda Forbes, top achiever, honor roll. Jasmine Beadle, top achiever. Lorianne Grant, top achiever. Alia Blackwood, top achiever. Earlmont Williams, top achiever. Kalisha McClymont, top achiever. Alia Wilkes, top achiever. Lenworth Hassel, top achiever. Rayon Collins, top achiever. Sidney Gray, top achiever. Dana Lee Wint, I'm sure Dana Lee is here somewhere. Give her a hand as she comes. Top achiever. Dana Lee Wint, top achiever. Regina Petty, top achiever. Dacia Hyman, top achiever. Courtney Stern, top achiever, honor roll. Christonia Bartley, top achiever. Jonathan McCook, top achiever. Lejean Anderson, top achiever. The following students have attained excellence in 4 subjects. Jenny Johnson, top achiever, principals honor roll. Britannia Williams, top achiever, principals honor roll. Dana Scott, top achiever, principals honor roll. Natalia Seabright, top achiever, principals on a roll. Ritson Elliott, top achiever, principals on a roll. Danae Campbell, top achiever, principals on a roll. Simone Gardner, top achiever, principals on a roll. Ashley Knight, top achiever, principals on a roll. Jade Robotham, top achiever, principals on a roll. Dimitri Johnson, top achiever, principals on a roll. Sierra Jones, top achiever, principals on a roll. Jaden Disport, top achiever, principals on a roll. Daniel Williamson, and mommy's here to collect on behalf of Daniel. 90s Club, top achiever, principals on a roll. Hold on, Mom. Joshua McMahon, 90s Club, top achiever, principals on a roll. The following students have attained excellence in 5 subjects. Jonathan Wright, top achiever, principals on a roll. Keandre McBean, I'm sure Mrs. McBean or Jory are here, so Jory is going to be collecting on behalf of Keandre. Top achiever, principals on a roll. Rainier Douglas, top achiever, principals on a roll. Naheli Reina, top achiever, principals on a roll. Thornton Dennis, top achiever, principals on a roll. Beyonce Brown, top achiever, principals on a roll. Sonia K. Rowe, top achiever, principals on a roll. Ariana Morrison, 90s Club, top achiever, principals on a roll. And for that academic year, the top male was Joshua McMahon with an average of 90.2, and the top girl and most outstanding student was Ariana Morrison with an average of 91.1%. I want to give them a big round of applause. We know that a lot of them might not be here, but they are watching, and we look forward to having them come back and be the alumni that we expect them to be. This has been the awards for the academic year 2023-2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thompson. So that ends the academic awards. So now we go into the special awards segment. So we start off with our CXC Regional Meritorious Awards. So this award goes to students of Forms 5 and 6 who have been placed in the top 10 in the region for subjects sat in the CSEC and CAPE examinations. So that's our recent sitting in 2024. So these students would have placed in the top 10 students across the Caribbean who sat these subjects. Alejandra Green, second. Alejandra was placed second in the Caribbean for food, nutrition, and health. She's coming. Mr. Britton, our acting principal, will ask you to make the presentations to these students. Our next student, Bianca Ferron. Bianca was placed 8th in the Caribbean for family and resource management. Next, Javier Senior. Javier was placed 4th in the Caribbean for Industrial Technology Building Option. Jordan Lee Cameron. Jordan was placed 10th in the Caribbean for Animation and Game Design Unit 1. Gabriel White. Gabriel was placed 8th in the Caribbean for Logistics and Supply Chain Operations Unit 1, as well as 6th in the Caribbean for Financial Services Unit 1. Natea Seabright. Natea was placed 6th in the Caribbean for Food and Nutrition Unit 2. Trisina Wright. Trisina was placed 8th in the Caribbean for Financial Services Unit 2. Raheem Swaby. Raheem was placed 1st in the Caribbean for Financial Services Unit 1. Jude Spence placed 2nd in the Caribbean for Financial Services Unit 1. Rashawn Robinson placed 3rd in the Caribbean for Financial Services Unit 1. Adija Hunter, 4th in the Caribbean Financial Services Unit 1. Akila Thompson, 7th in the Caribbean Financial Services Unit 1. Akila is here. Ariane Miller, 8th in the Caribbean Financial Services Unit 1. Janine Johnson, 9th in the Caribbean Financial Services Unit 1.
Following awards recognize students who have excelled in their clubs and societies. I will ask Dr. Walker. Could you please assist us? Thank you, Mr. Whitney.
Forage Club, Kamika Lewis. Anime, Shanique Lewis. Art, Cara Elliott. Auto Club. Somebody's coming for Cara. Auto Club, Carl Champagne. Business and Entrepreneurship, Jude Spence. Cadet, Matthew Fletcher. Chess, Jadar Mitchell. Culinary, Daniel Barkley. Culture, Jacob Anderson. Dance, Gabriela Mitchell. Debating, John Michael Palmer. Environmental Science Club, Sashor Brand. French, Simone Garner. Girl Guides, Ashaliana Randall. Information Technology Club, Raheem Swaby. Interact Club, Rodana Forbes. ISCF, Sidonie Gray. Key Club, Gabriel Taylor. Math Club, Rayon Pusey. Music, Sonia K. Rowe. So Sidonie, then, okay, so we have Gabriel. And Sonia K.
Photography, Bianca Ferron. Quiz, Anjali Lewis. Ferron is coming. Red Cross, Markelia McDonald. Science and Environment, Science and Inventors Club rather, Demarian French. Sign Language, Rihanna Thomas. Spanish, Riona McNally. And UNESCO, Deandra Graham. We recognize the four most outstanding clubs for the 2023-2024 academic year. These are in that order. Quiz Club, we ask Mrs. Reed to accept on their behalf. Culture Club, H Club, and Mrs. Bent will accept on behalf of 4-H. And Auto Club. Mr. Champagne will accept.
We will now recognize those students who have made exceptional contribution in sports. Auto Club, oh, Kyle is collecting on behalf of Auto Club. In football, we recognize Corey Cha, Caleb Campbell, Antoine Baker, Najari Gale, and Tayane Lambert. Netball, Iana Sukul. Female football, Jadine Ebanks. Asha Leander Randall, Tara Horton, Chevenise Williams, Ashley Knight, Brittany Peart. Badminton, Najia Henry. Amir Babin, Octavian Cassell, Janelle Dillon. Track and field, Shaylee Edwards, Asha Hunter. Cesare Scaife, Daniel Hartley, Chelsea Pingy.
Present is our PTA Award. This award is presented to the top performing male and female student in the C-SEC examination. This award goes to Brianna Stanbury and Javier Sr. Mr. Britton to present this one. This award is given to the top performer in the CAPE examinations. And this award goes to Keandre McBean. I think his brother will be collecting on his behalf, or his mom. Yes, his mom is coming. We'll now have the presentation of the Donovan Jackson Award. We ask Mr. Britton to return. This award is presented to the Form 5 student with the most outstanding performance in C-SEC and has maintained good conduct. This award goes to Javier Sr.
Yes, he deserves that. The most outstanding, highest academic performance in C-SEC. Thank you. This ends our presentations.
Good afternoon, everyone. I invite the presenters to come forward. Mrs. Lewis Richards, Mr. McNamee, Mrs. Spence, Mrs. Anderson, Dr. Walker, and Mr. Morgan. There is no better excess in the world than the excess of gratitude. Jean de la Bruyere. While these tokens are in no way excesses, they symbolize the excess of our gratitude for your involvement in our prize-giving ceremony. Please receive them in acknowledgement of that gratitude.
Good afternoon. Before I begin, I must say and thank you for being a wonderful audience today. It was Voltaire who stated, "Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well." Today, the DICARTeret College family is excellent, not solely because of the efforts of the recipients, but all stakeholders who have been instrumental in their achievements. I therefore move this vote of thanks to express appreciation for the excellence in us all. To members of the Board of Management, your constant involvement in the school's operation speaks volumes about your investment in its success. We thank you for this unwavering support. To specially invited guests, your presence here evinces the support the school has garnered from various stakeholders, and we are grateful that you are here to celebrate with us. The senior administrators, consisting of our acting principal, vice principal, and acting vice principal, must also be lauded for their dedication to service in governance and education. The continued growth and success of this illustrious institution is indicative of your indefatigable efforts. Gratitude must also be extended to the teachers. Your tireless efforts are no mean feats. Your engaging instruction, selflessness in giving one-on-one sessions, and developmental feedback have resulted in the achievements of the recipients. I must pause to acknowledge the team responsible for decorating the auditorium. We have come to expect an unparalleled decor and ambience. Thank you. You have not disappointed. Fellow prize winners, without your persistent pursuit for academic excellence, there will be no prize-giving ceremony. Continue to persevere, prove your worth, and prosper. Parents and guardians, we appreciate the late nights you stayed up with us, the practice tests you gave us, the times you praised us, and the times you encouraged us to do more, do better. We have done little without you. Friends of the school and other attendees, you are a testament of the respect this institution can boast that it has within the community. We hope
you will continue to help us build. I close by imploring us all to appreciate and share in the excellence of others so we can all be excellent. Thank you.
Parents, are you proud of your children? Give yourself a hand. Academic staff, are you proud of your students? Give yourself a hand. Students, are you proud of yourself? Give yourself a hand. The Board of Management of this school is proud of you. Over the 10 plus years I have been your chair, you continue to astound me. You continue to put this school always on the map. Don't listen to some media report that says we're not even in the top 20. We know where we are. We are number one. We are number one. We continue to achieve. We continue to grow. All because we are disciplined. We have been long. It has been a little while. And most of you want to get up and go somewhere. I ask you then to start as we say together the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift and light his countenance upon you and give you his peace. God bless you. Have a good day. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. I ask us to remain as the choir sings the anthem. Please remain standing and at attention for the anthem.
excellence.